Alright, I'm back. Fresh headset. Other one's charging. Probably gonna leave it later. Alright. Ravens, Broncos.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Broncos coming up next.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. James Prochet deep for Baltimore. They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And the Ravens, they'll take over. But number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, and he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield. For his team.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offensive line will work.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than
that too.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Inside handoff to Mixon. And some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's the option going right. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Deontay Hardy from 13 yards out. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Wilson. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Mixon with a first down carry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
If they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally,
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos are once again back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 37. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
The kick by McManus is good, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. We'll commence with a run by Mixon. Oh, nice move. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, to play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the sackmaster, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And the return comes to a halt right at... Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Wilson's throw here taken in by Knox.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Houston from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They go play action with Wilson.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
And right now, they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs and that girds them for a championship run in the future?